Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Sunday, February 10th. And you can see in our storm update concerning two storms coming up this week. We'll mainly focus on storm number one, but again, the second storm may but not be a slouch itself. And you can see for mid-Michigan, moderate to heavy snow will be the biggest story, I think. At least 4 to 7 inches of snow with freezing rain, anywhere from a glaze to maybe a tenth. And then for south central lower Michigan, moderate snow, maybe up to 4 inches with significant freezing rain amounts, at least 1 to 2 tenths, maybe as much as a quarter or a third of an inch. And for southern lower Michigan, it may start off with a brief period of snow, but quickly change over to freezing rain and then back to rain. Again, could be some significant rainfall down in that area. And freezing rain amounts could be around 1,500 to a quarter of an inch before it changes to rain. I think right now the highest impacts will be across south central lower Michigan into central and northern lower Michigan. Our in-house computer model here in mid-Michigan forecasting freezing rain and heavy snow up to 5 to 9 inches of snow, anywhere from a glaze to about a tenth of an inch of snow. So again, a very significant system. And behind the storm, winds will gust to 40 to 45 miles an hour with a lot of snow showers, and that could create a lot of issues for schools here, especially as we get into Tuesday and beyond. Right now, the low pressure system is expected to develop in Colorado and then move towards southern Lake Michigan, towards Detroit. And again, the trend has been a little bit further south on this. So again, anywhere from around the Lansing area off to the north, very high impacts coming up for this storm here as we go through the week. And then we'll talk about that Thursday, Friday system, which could be another dandy here as we move along. As we look at the in-house computer model, you can see it puts out over 2 inches of precipitation over the next 7 days. Again, storm number one for mid-Michigan would be about 5 to 9 inches with maybe a tenth of an inch of freezing rain. And then storm number two, also very significant. Right now, I'm leaning a little bit more towards snow in that one as the model trends continue to take it further south as well. By the time we're all said and done, we could be well over a foot of snow on the ground by this time next week. And if we look at the 7-day precipitation forecast from the WPC, you can see some of these purple amounts from 1.5 inches to 1 3/4. And again, this will all be mainly in the form of frozen precipitation all the way across much of the area. Very heavy rains and snows and freezing rain as you move into south central lower Michigan. This is something we're going to have to keep an eye on. If the models outperform, we could really be in trouble here across many areas with lots of power outages and blowing and drifting snow, maybe even near blizzard conditions on Tuesday night into Wednesday if this pans out with a lot of snow. As far as the freezing rain threat, you can see mainly from N46 off to the south. But again, this area will fill in. We won't have these empty spots more than likely. Again, as we get closer in time, we'll see this area fill in a little bit more uniform, I think. But definitely the biggest threat looks like it's across southern lower Michigan into southwest Ontario with that freezing rain. As far as a GFS at the 06 run, showing the heaviest snows across mid-Michigan with a little bit less as you head south when you get mixed in with that freezing rain. Again, we'll have to watch models here over the next day and a half or so, see what happens. As far as the Canadian, you can see significant snows of 8 inches or more up into the mid-Michigan area with anywhere from around 3 to 5 inches across southern lower Michigan, but it even takes the snow further south. So again, there's a little more confidence in snowfall here across southern lower Michigan with the Canadian. Thanks for stopping by. We'll have more updates tomorrow morning, and 73s for all.